Hey.
Hey.
Hold on, just getting the live stream going here. Ooh, it just got hot. The sun just literally came out and started blasting. Oh, everybody's here. We got doubles. Why is everyone in double? There we go. Okay. Okay, Murph, we heard.
Can you hear it?
No.
Hey, all right. Now I'm here. There it is. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello, Lola.
Dorothy.
Look at that.
Look at that dress.
Oh,
it's very like Dorothy, Wizard of Oz.
Yep.
Was that the intention?
Was that the intention?
Yes, that's her costume from her costume box.
Oh, just picked one out of the box today, and that was it? That was the winner?
Mm-hmm.
Isabel's here. Hi, Isabel. Do we have your audio now? Can we actually hear you, or are you still without headphones? Does your thing not have speakers? Like, what is up with you, man? You're a mess. All right, Lola, you need a dog. Hold on.
What are you doing, Lola?
I was trying to, if I could make bigger, but then it went littler by accident.
You were trying to make it bigger?
But then
You can't make it bigger. That's the biggest it gets.
Here's a dog for you.
Another person.
Oh.
Like that.
There. Now you can see all these people. Look, there's the dogs.
Here's Mr. Dasher. He's the angry dog. He's gonna growl at me. Nope, maybe not. Maybe he's happy right now. But he's not too thrilled to be here. How was everybody's weekend? Is it good? I see nods from Isabel. Good. Something about 5.
Beautiful.
I don't know. It's gorgeous right now. I mean, this is literally the sun just came out and was like blasting with heat. So that's wonderful. Kind of chilly this morning, but it's going to be pretty toasty later today. I intend to take advantage. I did only, it was like a total home improvement weekend. Here, I'll give you guys the update. Hold on, let's go back into.
That's 500 people, so extra.
I'm carrying out my phone.
All right, so here's the latest update, which is our total. Here, this is our carpeting got installed today, so I'm not really allowed to even be walking on this. And then, I don't know if hopefully you guys can see this.
Absolutely.
So we pretty much finished the bathroom.
Do what?
So like you sit up and say,
Anyway, no one gives a shit. That's fine. Zena cares. But yeah, that was my weekend. Home improvement stuff. Not terribly exciting.
Bathroom. Or is that a different one? Or is it just black grout?
What? That was black grout.
Oh, okay.
There's white hex tile and black grout. And then we got the new sink installed, the old toilet back installed. I still have to put some cabinets up. But we had to do the big thing I'm really proud of is I learned how to like do big patches of drywall. Like we fixed a whole section of wall. We sealed it up. And I moved a light fixture. I felt very accomplished. And we only got into like 2 fights the whole time. It was great.
That's the real accomplishment.
that's pretty good, actually.
Really, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. One of them got pretty real. I was like, okay, I'm going to step away. You're not going to step away. And I was like, well, yeah, I am. I am going to step away. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad. So let's just not. I never start the fight. I mean, let's be real. I'm always being perfect. It couldn't possibly be because I did anything wrong. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, I hope you guys had a good weekend and getting all warmed up here. I see your stretches and stuff. Excellent. I will start talking to you guys about our movement standards for today. So we are doing a Tabata set. We're actually doing 3 Tabatas. So again, Tabata sets, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, back and forth, the fundamentals of interval training. So we are going to be doing 3 minutes and 50 seconds of work. Now, because we've got 3 different movements, you've got a little bit of a choice here. I recommend that you stick with each movement the entire time. So the first one's going to be the dumbbell renegade row, then it's going to be V-ups, then it's going to be floor presses. And sometimes with a Tabata, you can cycle from one movement to the next to the next. So basically you do 20 seconds of one thing, then rest, then 20 seconds of the next thing, then rest, and then 20 seconds of the third thing, then rest, and just kind of go in cycles like that. Because of the nature of these things today, I would say let's not do that, all right? Otherwise, you're gonna be flopping around like a fish. Instead, let's start with our dumbbell renegade rows, and you're gonna do all 8 sets of that. So renegade rows is basically holding a plank position, but with your dumbbells, and you're going to be pulling your dumbbell into your armpit. So I'm gonna take my 35s. Oh, there's Ajax. Hi, bud. Hi. Ajax went for a hike with us on Saturday, and he was smoked. I had to carry him back to the car. I'll show you the picture in a little bit. All right, so our dumbbells are going to start and stay on the ground, but we're going to be in a plank position, gripping those dumbbells right here, and with a wide foot stance so that you don't clock those hips around. You're just going to be pulling.
I need to have
your dumbbells into your armpit. Okay, so dumbbell renegade rows. So I don't want those hips twisting every time. I want you to stay nice and stable and just be pulling those arms into the armpit. If you are twisting, then your feet are probably too narrow. So keep your feet nice and wide. If your feet are really narrow, you will tend to do this, or your weights are too heavy. Okay, but if you've only got those weights, if that's what you've got, just widen those feet, keep that belly nice and tight the whole time. So 20 seconds, as many as you can, alternating hands. 10 seconds of rest, back and forth, 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Then we'll switch to VIA. Yes, ma'am.
I have kettlebells, which makes me not very steady. Is there an adaptation for that or not ready, really?
You know, if you could do kettlebells, it is a little bit unsteady. So even if I have these little guys, yes, you're a little bit more wobbly. Yeah, that's not great, is it? Is there a way we can grab that kettlebell in a different way? You know, why don't we just mix it up for you and just do kettlebell swings? Otherwise, you're kind of getting all floppy in that wrist and everything like that, and it's not, the juice isn't worth the squeeze on that one. Okay, so just pick a different move in there. A kettlebell swing. Okay, Then you're going to be doing V-ups, Tabata V-ups. So all the way outstretched, toes pointed, fingers pointed, doing your V-ups right there. Okay, that's going to get pretty tough. Okay, your abs are definitely going to get smoked on that one. So just be ready for it. If that falls apart, turn them into just sit-ups. Totally fine. Okay, so that's movement number 2. Your minute 4 through 8, essentially. And then our last one is going to be a dumbbell floor press. So you can do this with kettlebells too, Mara. You should have no problem with it, right? We're just going to be laying on the ground with our weights and just doing floor presses. Okay, now the difference between a floor press and a bench press is obviously that my elbows can't go lower than my body, right? So we've got a little bit shorter range of motion, and that's totally fine. Don't put your feet flat like this, because you're going to end up not having much engagement in that lower body. And just like when we're doing a bench press on the bench, we want those feet planted because we're going to get those hips engaged. Not necessarily lifting, just engaged so that we can stay nice and organized through that midline for our floor presses. Okay, and you could totally do that with a kettlebell, same difference. Okay, and just challenge yourself on those. So we are going to do 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 8 times, okay? And then we're gonna move immediately to the next Tabata. So on that last one, I really want you to be thinking about your transition from your first movement, your renegade rows, or for Mara, your swings, into your V-ups, and then on that last set of V-ups, to be thinking about that transition into a floor press, because you're only gonna have 10 seconds to flop over. Make sense to everybody? Feeling good? Feeling like we've got a handle on our movements? I see a thumbs up from Gemma.
For V-ups?
Galen, I see, and yes, for V-ups, yes.
Feels like when I'm lifting a dumbbell, it feels like I'm only on one foot, like one hand on one foot. Is that okay that the other foot's lifting off the ground?
When you're doing your renegade rows, you feel like your foot's lifting?
Yeah.
You really should be making a nice tripod. I mean, you might be unloading it a little bit, but
Okay.
yeah, I don't really feel my foot lifting. Is it opposite foot? Which foot is lifting? If I lift my right hand, which foot would feel lifted?
Opposite foot. So.
A left. I mean, that adds an element to it, but
Okay, whatever.
yeah. I mean, if it happens, it happens. It's not. You're not fired or anything. You're not getting kicked out of CrossFit. You know, it's gonna be okay. All right, we are doing 3 Tabata sets here. Make sure we get all of our things going. Perfect. All right, guys. So this is 12 minutes of work.
Is there an RX weight or
no? No, it's just whatever you feel is appropriate. Just pick the load. We're not so much doing RX weights right now on anything. It's just pick your load.
Loving the shirt, by the way.
Oh, yeah, right? Doesn't it come out great? Oh, and wait, your sound is back.
I was muted the entire time. I had no idea. For like
You're an
days,
idiot.
I know.
I love you so much, but oh my God.
I thought my phone
these
was
are
broken.
our.
Am I my computer?
These are our new hotness. I love it. I feel badly like wearing it at all. I'm like, oh no, it's gonna get all messed up. Okay, guys. Now I am muting you all. Yep. All right. Party time in 10 seconds. Okay. You'll keep the audio going so you can hear it. But here we go. We're starting in 4, 3, 2, 1. Renegade rows for 20 seconds. All right. Get as many as you can. Keep those hips from rotating as best you can. There's going to be a lot of beeping happening here. 3, 2, 1, rest. 10 seconds of rest. We're going to pick right up with the renegade rows again. So no moving around. 2, 1, go. Even with those renegade rows, those 10 seconds don't take long, guys. All you can really do is stop in place and pick up where you left off. 2, 1, rest. Remember, we've got 8 of these. That was 2. This is all about intense work and intense rest. 3, 2, 1, go. Two, one, rest. Three, 2, 1, go. Two, 1, rest. All right, that was halfway through your first Tabata cycle. 3, 2, 1, go. Two, 1, rest. Two, 1, go. Two, 1, rest. Two, 1, go. Round 7. And rest. Okay, one more. Two, 1. Last set of dumbbell renegade rows. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest and get ready for V-ups. Quick transition. Put your dumbbells aside. Lay down and get ready for V-ups. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, guys, you're a third of the way through your workout for part 1. Two, 1, rest. Three, 2, 1, go. Three, 2, 1, rest. Back to work. Very good, guys. Round 3 here. Three, 2, 1, rest. And back to work now. This is your midway point. Once you're done with this round, you're halfway through the workout. Good job, Gemma. I know these are getting tough, guys. Rest. You are halfway through it, kids. Halfway through it. 2, 1, go. Come on, it's all downhill from here. Isabel, try and point those toes away from your face. Don't flex them towards your nose. Stay long. And rest. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, looks like a hip is out of pop. We need to get pop there, huh? All right, that's all right. Keep it going, guys. Again, I can see your feet flopping in the background. That's great. Try and get those shoulders off the ground too. 3, 2, 1, rest. 2 more of these, and then it's your last movement pattern. 3, 2, 1. Go to work here. Oh, videos might be frozen. That's all right. Yep, it's just frozen video. 3, 2, 1, and rest. You've got one last set of V-ups, and then you're going to floor presses. Let's get those V-ups done in 3, 2, 1, go. Two, 1, rest. All right. Get those dumbbells back for your floor presses. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Dumbbell floor press, guys. Right into it. All right. In case you didn't figure it out, this is the opposite of your renegade row. Three, 2, 1, rest. 3, 2, 1, go. Two, 1, rest. And go again, round 3. Very nice. Try not to drop those dumbbells on your faces. You're all too pretty for that. 3, 2, 1, rest. 2, 1, back to work. Isabel, stop feeling yourself so much. No, never stop. 10 more seconds, guys. This is your halfway point for this last movement. Rest. Round 5 coming up here in 3, 2, 1, go. Two, 1, rest. 2, 1, back to work. Round 6. 2, 1, rest. 2 more rounds, guys. Very close to being done. 3, 2, 1, work. Two, 1, rest. All right, guys, one last bit of work here. 20 more seconds. 2, 1, go. This is it. Final round. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Very good. Good work, good work. How are we feeling?
Okay, pretty tough.
Hopefully you still have some ab strength left for part 2.
No.
We'll have some more in there, but we'll let you catch your breath. Don't worry, it's not so bad.
That was horrible.
Yeah, hi.
That was horrible.
Oh,
I thought I was gonna die and throw up at the same time.
I saw your hip seem to be like getting locked up there.
It was my left one. I'm having a real hard time with. I'm going back to the chiropractor.
Yeah, mine sometimes does that.
It feels like stuck, like right.
Yeah, mine sometimes gets like, it needs to, like, you just need to get it like clocked out. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know exactly.
It feels horrible.
Yeah, it really sucks.
Okay, what's part 2?
Great mustache.
Say hi to everyone.
When I was muted, I was gonna ask you guys if you guys use like tape or anything when you tear your hands, or do you just suck it up because it really hurts? I'm not.
I'm jealous.
Well, I mean,
that you're working out enough to tear your hands. I don't do enough shit now.
Wait, on the
yeah, well,
Renegade?
was it on the Renegade rows?
Well, I started on the barbell. Like I've just been.
Oh, because you're using barbell.
Yeah, because I like doing hook grip. Oh my god.
So it's a
Well,
little
there's that saying, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. So the key is really preventing it from happening in the first place. And so I use different tapes for different things. If I'm hook gripping, I use some variation of this kind of tape. Right? This is just some stuff that I had kicking around at the gym. But you can get this at any CVS, and what you want is the tape that is not adhesive. It actually adheres to itself. I forget exactly what it's called, but if you go, this one has a little bit of stickum in it, so I don't love this one. But it's funny, if you go into like for most CVS's or Walgreens or whatever, if you go into the aisle that has like elbow braces and knee braces, you can find this stuff in vibrant colors and everything like that. Or you can go over into like the medical tape area and get the stuff that's just tan colored or white, and it's the exact same shit and it's cheaper. All right. So if you've got to have purple or green, then like knock yourself out, but you're going to pay more for it. But CVS tends to have like kinesio tape and stuff like that. So that's where you'll find it, is in that section. But yeah, I like the stuff that doesn't adhere. But basically for like hook grip, I would take a piece like this and I would just wrap it around my thumb.
Oh, right here. Horrible. Yes, that's a good
idea. I just wrap up my thumb right like that. And it's you can get little like thumb grippy things, but the nice thing about this is you don't have to go super tight, and the non-adhesive stuff is pretty thin, so you still have like dexterity, so you don't lose everything. As far as like palm stuff, you guys know that I love those Wad and Done grips that we have for sale at the gym. And if you wanted to pick up some, you can swing by the gym, just let me know, and I can give you access. You can grab some and I can charge your card. I love those things. Right now, since we're not doing a lot of like pull-ups too much, I mean, we do occasionally, but we don't have like high rep pull-ups. We're not doing any barbell work. Really, I'm not worried too much about my hands and grip and tearing. But if you have torn, really the best thing to do is to just let it be. I got a little blister from shooting my bow and arrow, and I really wanted to pop this little guy because it's so satisfying. Like, I could just enjoy it. And Natalie was like, "You will not pop that, just let it be." And so I was like, I actually listened to my wife for the first time in 4 years that we've been together, and it went down way faster. So just to kind of like, just stay off of it kind of thing, just kind of ignore it. Don't pop them, and they'll heal a little bit faster, and you won't be torn up.
Matt,
But,
I PR'd my
it's
jerk.
just part of, you PR'd your jerk?
I tore my hand.
Oh, well, I mean, it's worth it if you PR'd. I'm definitely PRing like my big heavy weightlifting stuff, deadlift and back squat. I think once I'm back in the gym and have an actual rack to unload from, I'll be hitting the strength numbers, which is great.
I saw that video of
but my cardio is. What's that?
Look at me. Look how much weight I've gained. Good though.
I know. You have booty now.
Oh, God, I do. It's fun.
So, as you've torn,
I mean, I only
the skin that hangs
say
off.
that because I know you're happy about it.
Oh, heck yeah. Remember my first day at the gym? I said, I want to get my butt done. I want to BBL. And you said, no, just stick with this for a few months. Trust me, I promise you.
How much money have I saved you, right?
Thousands. All my friends now are trying to get it. Isn't that funny?
On a different note, one of the things, and we'll get going in just a second, guys. I'm letting you cool down. I did once run the numbers on what the average cost of dialysis is versus what the cost of a gym membership is for a CrossFit. And I was like, yeah, I'm saving you a solid $50 to $100 a month over dialysis. So, and like I can count at least a dozen members that we have taken off of or prevented from getting onto dialysis. They were like pre-diabetic. So anyway, that's a whole nother conversation. Part 2 today, guys. We've got a few simple movements. Let me pull everything up here so we have the right rep scheme. We're doing 4 rounds for time, okay? We're gonna start out with a 200-meter run. So if you've got that distance to run, I think all you guys here actually need to have a modification, that's fine. But 200 meters should take you about a minute, okay? That's about what we're looking for. Remember, you take the 2, divide by 2, that's 1 minute. So an 800-meter run would be like a 4-minute effort. So 1 minute of whatever. So mix this up. Since we've got 4 rounds, feel free to do 1 round of jumping jacks, 1 round of mountain climbers, 1 round of double unders, whatever it is, or single unders. Whatever it is, 1 simple cardio effort for 1 solid minute. Okay, that's all we're looking for the first movement. Movement 2 is our skater jumps. I actually really like these, but these can be a little bit tricky on knees. So if anyone's got like funky knees or just is generally poorly coordinated, skater jumps, you're going to be jumping laterally. And so we want to be jumping from here. We have to go here, okay? Skater jumps, big jumps laterally. I don't care how wide you go, but we want that trailing foot to follow behind. Use those arms, big lateral jumps for your skater jumps, okay? Practice that for a second because it always takes me a minute on my first one to do that well, okay? Then we're going into our hollow rocks. So actually, before we get into hollow rocks, let me see that everyone's doing some skater jumps and has that
one more time.
sort of figured out. Yeah.
Thank you. Please.
I always find it helpful to like start in my finish position. So starting from here and going there. Like speed skaters.
Right. That's smart.
Yeah. Right? And if it looks more like a cha-cha slide than an actual skater jump, that's totally fine, guys. If it's more of a da-da-da kind of thing, cool. All right? We are looking for big lateral jumps.
Your starting point is 1 rep. One jump is 1 rep then.
Sorry, Zena, your audio is really garbled. I can't hear you.
Sorry, what is 1 rep going back to your starting position, or is 1 rep a jump?
It's going to be back and forth.
Thank you.
Okay. Back and forth is 1. Okay? Then your hollow rock is your third and final movement. So we're going to be in our V-up position, our hollow body position. So starting out outstretched, hands and feet off the ground. We want to negate that low back arch. We're going to lift the shoulders, lift the feet, lift the shoulders, lift the feet. Ideally, your heels and hands never touch the ground, and you're just rocking gently back and forth. Every time your shoulder comes up, that's 1. So it's 1, 2, 3. These are pretty tough. Okay, even for people who have really good, strong midlines, this is a tough one. So 200-meter run, so that's 60 seconds or so. Come on in, get your skater jumps. That's going to take you another minute or 2. Okay, then you'll be breathing pretty heavily, getting into those hollow rocks, keeping that midline tight while also breathing gets tricky. So break it up if you've got to. That's totally, totally fine. This is going to be pretty challenging on the midline. And you just did a whole ton of V-ups. So I got you. Okay. We've got 20 minutes left in class, so that's going to be our time cap for this. Any questions out there? I've seen Purvi's face sort of jump in, but I haven't heard any questions from her, so I'm guessing she's got it. Also just saying hi, acknowledging that you're out there.
Hope I
Okay,
don't.
let me get our clock set up here. Okay, we're doing 4 rounds as fast as we can with a 20-minute time cap. I'm going to get you guys muted. Gemma, from here, it's hilarious that you just sort of jump in frame and then jump back out of frame every time you do a skater jump. It's pretty funny. It makes for good video.
It makes for good video. I'm glad the Facebook Live people can enjoy.
Yeah, all the Facebook Live people are going to love it. And everyone who watches this later on YouTube for the rest of eternity.
Oh, God.
I know. Don't suddenly feel self-conscious. It's fine.
I won't.
All right, guys. Time to party. Starting in 10 seconds. Again, 4 rounds for time, starting with that 60-second effort of cardio in 3, 2, 1. All right, that is 1 minute. You're moving on from your cardio, get into your skater jump. Damn, Purvi, you're getting those really well. Good job. You've done those before. Good hollow body rocks, guys. Way to keep those midlines tight. Check the clock for your 1 minute of cardio for round 2. I won't be able to tell you exactly when to start. Looking good, guys. You're 5 minutes in on this. Plenty of time. Good job, guys. Those those hollow rocks are really tough, but let's try to keep those feet just a couple inches off the ground. Really small movement on those, best we can. Looking strong, guys. Coming up on 7.5 minutes right there. Nice work, everybody. Just over 9 minutes in. Lots of time to get through this. Just keep moving. I think we've got Zena and Harvey on their last rounds, it looks like. Very, very good. 4 rounds at Scout. Very nice, Zena. What was that, 11 and change? I didn't see quite your finish time. Very good.
Skater jumps are hard for me to keep coordinated, which means they're probably good for me.
There's a lot going on in the skater jump. That lateral movement is pretty difficult. We do a lot forward, backwards, but we don't do a lot side to side. And so definitely tricky. Good to have that, movement skill in every direction. All right, good job, Mara. Good finish there. I think Gemma's still finishing it up. Good job. Nicely done. 13:30 something. Very good. Oh, I see Pervy just jumped up. Does that mean you're done too? Thumbs up. There it is. Very nice, guys. Very nice.
Hey, Isabel, before you run away, about the tearing, once it's already torn, I find that the little hanging bits of skin, this is probably gross to talk about, the hanging bits of skin are what catch on things, and then it peels more. And so when I take, you can get these like cheap either online or at the drugstore, like the super angled fancy nail clippers. I think they're meant for manicures, but do I look like a manicure girl? I don't. So I use them for clipping the skin. Always the part that's hanging off, like don't make yourself bleed more. But once it's like flush with my skin, there's nothing to like get pinched between things and pull more. I don't know if I'm being articulate about it, but that falls more into the like, I don't know, preventing things from getting worse than they already are.
Yeah, I'll take it a step further on the grossness factor. So I just bite them off.
Yeah, but even when you bite, like you have a little bit hanging off, this angled, very close, this will make it flush. There's nothing to catch.
Yeah, like I got a little guy right in there that I'm gonna get on later. That'll be fun.
Oh, all your little dogs have.
That's your plan for the day?
Yeah. Well, that, and I'm gonna audition for Siegfried and Roy because I hear they have an opening. Oh, too soon? Too soon. Yeah, they actually all will stay up there because they don't want to jump down. Murph can do it. I mean, they all can fall down. Like they just don't want to. They've been sitting up there pretty contently for a little while. But that's my little circus act.
They know you'll.
Come here. Somebody jump up. Murphy, jump up. Here, Dash will jump up on my shoulders. Come on.
Mara, how many costumes do you have in your costume box?
Huh?
How many costumes do you have in your costume box?
Loads. There's 3 drawers. There's like we don't really allow princess stuff, but still ended up with princess stuff. So there's 1 drawer of costume boxes, just dresses for princess. There's a superhero drawer and other, which includes everything else like Dorothy and fairies and whatnot.
Wow, that's so cool.
Wait, so you've got so many costumes that you've got them categorized by genre?
Yeah, there's 3 drawers underneath Lola's bed. And so I was like, we need to organize this because this is a show. And so I organized it in 3. We have like several Harlequin outfits, you know, stuff. We do make stuff, so you know.
Okay.
I'm not going to throw it away.
Well, I will never forget the first day that I met Lola while she was wearing like cowboy boots and a full cape.
Her Red Riding Hood.
Like a hooded.
That doesn't even go in the costume box because that's a regular thing.
Yeah, no, that's just straight up how she likes to dress, and I'm all about it.
Yep. I gotta go. My computer's about to run out.
Bye.
See you later, guys. Isabel, so good to see you, dear. Thanks for making your audio work today. You're still muted. You have not figured out this Zoom thing here. Bye, Galen.
See ya.
There, now you're unmuted, Isabel.
Okay.
Now I can hear you.
Yeah, I've been
There
getting
you
off
are. You're
work
back.
late. So I'm gonna hop on the Zoom some more because I miss you. I'm getting fat. Okay, I need to go inside. My computer's getting wet.
Yeah.
Bye, miss you all. I love you all.
Okay.
Bye.